Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Finally on the channel, I've got the Xfly F22 twin 40 millimeters. I have been talking about this jet plane slash RC model for probably since the beginning of the year. We finally have the weather today to potentially get this up and flying. It's probably about 36 degrees, so our flights are going to be short with the batteries. But we're going to see if we can put this up today and get a good first maiden flight on it. I did get this from Hobby King. I am now affiliated with them. So if you use my links in the description below for anything that you would purchase at Hobby King, it will provide us with a very small kickback. We did not get this plane sent to us from Hobby King. We've never had a plane sent to us. So we do appreciate that support when you do that. And we'll get this put up. We're going to fly on some 2200s today, an SMC pack, and if part-timers' fingers don't freeze, we may follow up with a smart pack flight. So we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned here for a second. We're going to get set up for flight and we'll get this thing up in the air. All right, YouTube, we're going to put this up for its maiden flight. Again, the Xfly twin 40 millimeter. I've had this for a while now. Finally have some decent weather in the low to mid 30s right now. We do have a light southwest wind that occasionally is going west, so that may affect where I wind up landing, because I do not have, of course, those of you familiar with this plane, there are no rudders on it. So we'll see how that goes. The winds aren't very strong, so I think I may be okay, especially likely going to be shooting through my hole here to the left of me between the two trees, and that's kind of a southwesterly angle. Anyways, got a 4-minute timer set up on this. We'll see if we fly that whole 4-minute timer. All right, here we go. Gradual input of power. She's a little touchy on the steering. Whew. She's also very touchy on the elevator. Immediately went into my low rates. All right, not flying too bad. Like and subscribe, YouTube, hit the bell. Again, recently became affiliated with Hobby King, which is where I got this from. Lately they've been running some, and here I want to put in rudder right away on that turn. Can't do that on this model. They've been running sales lately, including they finally have this model back in stock. That's not bad right there. It's a little over half throttle. We'll kick it up around the corner here. So you can get this jet at a pretty reasonable price if you just have a little patience and watch for their sales, which they're running all the time. All right, let's bring it around and we're gonna see what kind of maneuvers we can do with this. All right, we're gonna go up with it. Ooh, that elevator is definitely very sensitive for me. This plane responded from that, which would have been a stall and a crash for most right there. It wasn't for me because of the way this jet flies. Let's kick it out again. A little bit better. Let's bring it down and around. I'm definitely going to be putting in some rates into the elevator. Ailerons, that's full. That's pretty good. Although I am in low rates, so it's probably 90% I have right now there. All right. We don't have a ton of time on the timer, so I'm going to try practicing a touch and go here right away. come around and then set up coming from north to south here. Pretty happy actually that we got blue skies today, because I think this plane would be pretty hard to see in a gray sky. Bring it in. Actually, no throttle right there. Whew. Elevator is again sensitive. All right, let's try another touch and go here. And then we'll probably have to bring it to a landing. I just realized now I didn't put any audible indicators on my timer. I'm about just under 45 seconds. She'll get off the ground quick, that's for sure. All right, we'll bring this one to a stop this time. Again, if you have an interest in this plane or anything else from Hobby King, use our links. We do appreciate that. Also, still working on that merchant site that hopefully will be coming up shortly. You can watch for some of the things we might be offering soon. Shirts, hats, coffee cups, things like that. Appreciate that support. Grabbing a little bit. Oh, hit a bump. Woo! And the wind caught her. This plane does float. That could have ended a lot worse than it wound up ending. So that she came back down. I was able to get it stabilized there a bit. Not pretty though. All right. Let's see. So that was, I'm going to show you, I had the SMC pack in here. I do have it all the way forward because I felt that balanced it out, at least to this bulkhead. Now you could probably go a little bit closer, but then you're running the risk of getting close to the control horn there for the steering. So let's try on a Spectrum Smart Pack. This is an 80C, had plenty of punch. We're gonna go down to a 50C Smart Pack with that flight next, so stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so third flight here. This is gonna be the 30C Spectrum Smart Pack 2200. Mid rates here. Actually, let's try taking off in low rates. So this is going to put it down to a 70% elevator throw for me on rates, and I think 30 or 35% expo. We'll see how this feels. And of course, I'm doing this. Got my gloves on today. These are safe takeoffs. All right, here we go. 4 minutes on the timer. Let's put it up. One thing I may also do is the steering has the most throw I've ever seen on any plane before. I mean, you can almost literally turn this thing on the dime. While that's good for getting out of some things, it makes it pretty dang sensitive just for general taxiing around. And I may actually put some rates on that. So we'll see. I won't do that today. Let's bring it around. All right. Kicking full throttle here. Like, it's about the same speed. You never can tell with the naked eye as to, you know, are you getting more punch? 30, 50, 80C, that sort of thing. Let's put it up. And coming back down again. All right, let's try to practice a couple more touch and goes here while I have some time on the timer. We'll do one, let's do one full throttle pass here. Try to come by fairly low. Again, check out the sales at Hobby King. You can generally get a pretty good deal on this plane. That's full throttle right there. That's moving pretty decent. I want to say it compares similarly to the Xfly F22 64. Might be a little bit faster. And certainly that may be the case with the ADC in it. Let's bring it around for a touch and go here. Again, if you have an interest in this jet or anything else with Hobby King, use our links. We do appreciate that. Again, nothing's ever been sent to us, including this jet. Woof! Sinking there. A little bouncy. I think we went a little more westerly there with the wind. Got about a minute and 20 seconds on the timer. Let's try one more. Again, no rudders on this jet, so that does make crosswind landing can be a bit of a challenge. I feel like I got a southwest wind at my back right now, so coming right in here ought to be pretty nice. Just when I have to straighten out down the runway, it gets a little more challenging. Also that has gotten us past 500 subscribers. We want to keep on going. Again, we've got that working on that merchant store. I hope to have that up real soon, at least some items, and we'll probably be continuing to add more as we go throughout the year. I'm also going to look at having some items that deal strictly with RC boats too, as far as the shirts. So you can look for that this summer. Maybe some different type of designs. There we go. Other than featuring other than just our logo, we're going to try and see if we can get some plain designs on shirts and things like that. Have something a little bit more interesting than some of the things that I've seen out there for shirts. So thanks again for watching, YouTube. The Xfly twin 40mm F22 Raptor. So far, I like the way this plane flies. I'm going to make some adjustments with rates on a few things, but overall this plane performs very well. There's a couple times there when I pulled hard on the elevator that in other jets I may have given the reaction to it and the way it came down, and may have induced a stall. It probably was a stall, but this plane just easily recovered out of that. It's just one big flying wing, and so you can do a lot of things a la 5th generation fighter with this that you may not get away with some other jets. So thanks again for watching. I do appreciate the support. Like and subscribe. My first Raptor. Hopefully we'll have one more, considering one of the Motion RC Raptors. I just haven't decided which one yet. So thanks again for watching, YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC. Stop recording.